What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Alright, so today we are going to be talking all things mom tips, things that I like versus things that I hate as a first time mom. Yeah, so that being said, let's just jump right in. So the first thing that I recommend as a first time mom, or just any moms in general, second time, whatever, third time, anytime moms, is to have a little diaper caddy thing, majig, that I need to refill, which we will get to, but we're not there yet. Yeah, so I recommend that just for like easy changes or like anything that you need that's accessible. It comes with like little handles too. Got it off Amazon, super cheap, effective for sure. Mine I fill with like lotions and diaper cream, diapers, wipes, clips, hair ties, some, what else is the other thing? Oh, a hairbrush. I was like, let me see what else I got in here. Just random things that like I'll need throughout the day for my daughter, or just things in general. I also recommend adding things for yourself if you need to. Like when you're a first time mom, the first few months, obviously you need like your own personal stuff, so that's also a good thing. And if you don't like the caddy, or you like want multiple things in different rooms, different areas, or if you have a one-story house as well, using a roller one is also really effective too, and like having the different shelves, that's great. I also use this and just take it in my car with me if I need to, or if I'm going somewhere else, I just grab it and take it with me and leave it there. It really just depends on what you like, but that's the first thing I recommend, is having a caddy for all your stuff, for baby, for you, whatever you need, and put that in there. That's my number one thing for sure. Okay. My second thing is comparing baby shampoos, baby washes, baby lotions, all that stuff together. I've tried both Baby Dove, some other, like, I think it's called Nooker and Booker or something like that. Didn't really like that one. Dove, I love Dove 110%. Dove baby wash was great, but I think my top one that I'm using right now for my kid would be Honest. Honest brand is a very good brand. I'm not gonna lie, not sponsored or anything, but it's a very good brand for washing the kiddo. If you get the shampoo and conditioner, the stuff makes their hair feel so soft and so like clean, and it's very organic. It's like vegan, Leaping Bunny certified, all that stuff, and uses natural ingredients, so that's really nice too as well. But I'm not gonna lie to you, okay, Honest is a little bit pricier than, like, if you say like using Dove or a more or less expensive brand. But I mean, obviously you're using obviously when you have a little munchkin, you're using a lot less product. I maybe use like one pump for her hair, so, and which like a lot comes out, so it's like not like a little bit, it's like a decent amount, so it does last you a long time if you do get that brand. Same with the Dove too, like a lot comes out, but you using it for such like a long period of time, you're not just buying it multiple times, you know what I'm saying? Like when you have like a lot more hair, exhibit A, you're buying more product more often versus like your kids or your munchkins, whichever, you're not using as much product on their hair. At least I don't. That's just my personal thing. Okay. So my just kidding. My third thing is comparing boiling versus a steamer for bottles. Right? I personally like both. Okay, but when I was a first mom, at first, the first 6 months, I guess, I preferred boiling because it was just a lot faster, a lot more simpler. You just take a big pot, like a pasta pot, let's say, or a sauce pot, whatever, and you just fill it up with water and then boil that, right? And I was able to take that and fill that up with like 10 bottles because like they're small things, they don't drink like a ton when they're first born, but since you know you're drinking so often, so frequently, cleaning those bottles was just easier just to do it all at once and then sterilize them because it's in the pot for like 3 to 5 minutes versus when I use a steamer, it does take a little longer. And if you're using formula based stuff, you want your bottles to be dry so then you can just pour that in so it doesn't like ruin the formula, if that makes sense. So I do have a steamer as well. The steamer's great for a lot later, but if you are gonna get a steamer, I would recommend getting ones that are a little bit larger. Okay, like let's say like that big. I mean, you can't really, yeah, okay, that big is best as I can imagine it, and like a tall one that's gonna hold multiple bottles and not just like 3 or 4. You want one that's gonna hold maybe like 6 because I mean, if you're giving your kid multiple bottles throughout the day, obviously you want something that's a little bit more efficient instead of just doing like 3 if you're giving them like 4 or 5 bottles. Just a personal opinion again. But in addition to that, I would also get one that you can heat up the bottle with, right? Because you know, if you put it in the microwave, it's a little bit harder to tell. I mean, you can test it on your wrist because it's like the most sensitive spot, but still not the most effective way. That way you can time it and get it perfect just the way that you want it. I would also suggest one maybe that's multi-purposable, you know what I'm saying? One that can dry too. So if you boil, then you can put it in the dryer and just let it dry real quick instead of just air drying or having to wipe it out. So they're both effective things or systems in my opinion, but the steamer one I think that you should use a lot less in the beginning and then use that one a lot more later when there's less bottles that you're using. Boiling, I do recommend doing that first for the first few months because you know they're drinking so much, but whatever's most effective and works best for you is what you should do. I don't recommend using the a microwaved steamer. I don't think that's effective. I don't think that's like the best way, and yeah, that's just my opinion on that. I don't think it really cleans as best as using just like a steamer or boiling. So teach your own. Okay. So then my 5th tip, trick, whichever, I think we're on 5, I don't know. I get a lot of questions asking about like, oh, do you bed share, like from my friends and whatnot, and like, does your kid sleep with you, blah blah blah, whatever. No, she doesn't now, but like before when she was a little younger, heck yeah, man, bed share. You know, as a single mom, it's like hard to always have to get up every 10 seconds or like however long, you know, the kid's sleeping for. So sometimes bed sharing is just a little bit easier, being that like when you're sleeping, they're sleeping. Obviously, you know, do it in a safe and effective manner. Just be more conscientious of what you're doing, how you're sleeping. Obviously, you're gonna be like more alert and more aware of what's going on, so you might not sleep as effectively, or you can get a co-sleeper, which is like on the side of the bed and strap that in so like they're right there really close, which is probably like the best way too as well. But yeah, don't not do it just because people recommend like, oh, don't share bed share or whatever, you're not going to be able to like get them to sleep by themselves later, blah blah blah, whatever. I'm like, don't listen to them, okay? Do what you need to do to get sleep, take care of yourself, do whatever you gotta do. Alright, even if it's effective for baby, which you know, like that skin to skin contact obviously does help baby and you know, getting that bond between each other. So bed sharing, if you want to do it, go for it. I'm just saying, just go for it, just do it, don't listen to anybody else. They will learn to sleep on their own. Might take a little longer, but like, it's not that serious, you know, in my opinion. I wonder how many times I've said in my opinion. Somebody let me know. Okay. Then my sixth thingamajiggies. Right. These are just like personally just for the mamas when it comes to if you're breastfeeding or not. If you are, I would definitely recommend having the cloth covers for when you have a little accident, a little spillage or whatever. The cloth I think is a little bit more effective instead of having to buy more of the disposable ones. Yeah, you can get like a lot in a small package, but the reusable ones that are cloth, you can just throw them in the washer, call it a day. Yeah, I think that's all I got on that one. I guess like the disposable ones are good for like, I don't know, if you're going out maybe. It's the best thing. Otherwise, I mean, if you're just hanging out, even if you do go out, just shove a little cloth one in there, you're good. It soaks up a lot more and it's more effective and lasts longer, at least in my experience. So yeah, that's all I got on that one. Pick whatever works best for you. Try one of each. I mean, that's all you gotta do is just try. Thing, which is my seventh tip, that is just for the mamas as well, not so much for baby, is using, I think it's called Frida, I don't remember, I think that's what it's called, I'm gonna make sure. It's the Frida ice packs, that whole system, pad ice packs I think they're called. And then there's like a squirt bottle that's for like rinsing and all that stuff. If you want more information on that, I can do another video explaining that, but basically that's like the best top tier ice pack. Yeah, you can make your own padsicles, I guess. Oh, that's what they're called. Ugh, my brain's working. Padsicles at home, but that one's just like a little easier. You just pop it and then like it basically is like an ice pack. Super simple, super easy, and it's really effective, and it's like it is thicker than like if you're just using a padsicle portion one, but I think that the Frida ice packs work way better and are way more effective than just making your own padsicle. Again, I've done both, so like either works, either's effective, whichever you prefer. But if you're gonna do like a registry and you need something for yourself, try to add the Frida ice packs to them and get that in there. Also use Tux. Tux is a great thing for everything, okay? Just know that, okay? Read the packaging, it's great for everything. Okay. So then my eighth, I think we're at 8, might be at 9, I think it's 8 though, we're gonna go with 8, thing is drink plenty of water, plenty of fluids, okay? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just drink a ton of freaking fluids, okay? Like get a massive jug, go on Amazon, get a gallon jug, drink it. I promise you it's going to, 1, make you feel great, 2, gonna help you in general, 3, gonna help you overall. That's my 3 things. It's just gonna help you. You're gonna thrive, you're gonna feel better. Yeah, you might be peeing a lot, but like it's okay. It gets rid of all the toxins and things that you don't want in your body. So drink your water, drink some fluids. It doesn't even have to be water, it can be like juice too. I don't know why. I mean, water's great for you, but like whatever you're gonna be drinking, drink it. It's going to help you. Okay, and then my 9th and 10th thing are going to be put together in one. It's 1 or 9, take care of yourself, okay? Make sure you're showering, make sure you're eating, make sure you're getting enough sleep. I know it's actually a lot harder, or yeah, easier said than done, that's what I'm looking for. Trust me, okay, easier said than done, but it is very important. Try to get in as much taking care of yourself as possible. In my personal experience, I wasn't really as focused of taking care of myself right away, so other things happened that limited me from doing certain things right away. So definitely watch out for yourself, make sure that you're okay, because if you're not okay, you can't take care of your kids, so then like that doesn't help, right? Okay. And then my 10th thing, which is tied into my 9th thing of taking care of yourself, is basically just do your own thing, okay? You can listen to all these tips and whatnot, but at the end of the day, you're going to know what's best for you and how to take care of yourself and your kid. No one else's opinions matter. If you're like, hey, you want cookies this morning for breakfast? Fine, let's do it. Ice cream and cookies, let's go, okay? You have one life. Live it to the fullest. Do what you want. Take care of your kid the way that you want to take care of your kid, and don't listen to anybody else because they might not always be right. Yeah, someone else has lived through this. Yeah, it's great to get advice and opinions from other people. It's great, you know, like I'm glad you gave me your advice, your opinion, your insight, your knowledge from your experience, but your experience is not my experience, okay? And my experience is not their experience. So just do your own thing. Point blank, period. Don't listen to anybody else when it comes to certain things. Yeah, you can take, again, like I said, their advice and take it into consideration, but doesn't mean it's going to work for you and your child at that point in time. It might have worked for theirs because their kid is different. Everyone is different. They're not the same person, okay? Don't even compare them to yourself, okay? My kid is crazy, running around 110%. And then my mom's like, you were never like that. You were calm. And I'm like, I don't know what's true because I don't know. She seems crazy and she seems like me, but like also my mom's like, you were calm. So I don't know. Somebody let me know how that works. It makes no sense to me. But I think that all kids are just, you know, loco in their head. They're just going, whoosh. I mean, they have no one telling them no. I mean, well, they have us telling them no. But if you get what I'm saying, like their brain just like, oh my gosh, go, 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 go. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's all I have for you. My 10 little things, mom tips, mom tricks, mom things to do. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, if you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. If you don't, it's cool. Just watch me from a distance. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. But yeah. If you do like this video and you want to see more mom things or more insight onto my personal experience and what I've been through, or just more mom tips of being a first-time mom and going through the years or the months day by day, whichever you're feeling, go ahead and let me know. As always, the business is down below, and check me out on Instagram. Cool beans. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye.